Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be explaining why Gorilla Tag is copying Yeet. And I'm on my couch today because this is going to be a pretty well of a yapping session. So let's get on with the yap. So the first thing I want to talk about Gorilla Tag copying Yeeps is the updates. So the first thing I want to say about the updates is right after the Yeeps pet update released, Gorilla Tag released a critters update, which if you catch a critter, you can keep it as a pet. Now, a lot of people say, oh, this one is fine because Gorilla Tag needs to, fully code the update until it released. And that part I do agree on. But along with other updates like the prop hunt, Yeeps released a prop hunt update a while ago, and now Gorilla Tag is just coming out with their prop hunt update. Which it's been like a few months after Yeeps released their, and it's been like a few months before Yeeps released their prop hunt update, and now Gorilla Tag is releasing theirs. And this also goes on with other mechanics, like the sleds and Yeeps. Gorilla Tag had to fully code it, which I think it would be pretty hard to code the sleds since you slide on the ground, and Gorilla Tag copied it by doing the hover park update, which is a similar mechanic to the sleds. And now some people may be saying, oh, Animal Company also copies from Yeeps. Well, maybe not, because this picture right here describes a lot. And these mechanics isn't just from the prop hunt and the sleds, it's also from a bunch of other updates. I'll show you now. So all these updates on screen right now, Gorilla Tag has copied. And it has took a month or so for Gorilla Tag to actually get it into their game. And the copy of these are on screen right now. And you know how in Yeeps there's build-a-map contests? Gorilla Tag recently had an update with their monkey blocks called Share My Blocks to show your creations to the rest of the public world in Gorilla Tag. And those are kind of similar since you build the maps and then you show it to the public. That's the same with the monkey block Share My Blocks update. And now some people say, oh, Yeeps stole the locomotion from Gorilla Tag, which says it as a fan game. So that part I do agree on, but the fan game part, So the locomotion they did steal, well, not steal, but and so there's a lot of other fan games that use their player model and locomotion. Yeeps is also using that. And another thing about that is everything that's placed in maps, and they made it more bigger, which makes it feel like it's not the locomotion of Gorilla Tag. Or some people say that it's harder to move in Yeeps than Gorilla Tag, but really it's just the illusion. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing to Yeeps. I'm saying that it's equal that with the locomotion and what Gorilla Tag coded. And with Animal Company has this thing called a tech tree. And with Animal Company has this thing called a tech tree, which I don't blame for them to copying it. They're just taking a little bit of inspiration from Yeeps. Instead of calling it the tech web, they called it a tech tree. And another thing I want to say, I'm not saying that Gorilla Tag is copying Yeeps on this one, but the plush, when the Yeeps plush released, it includes many different items. So then Gorilla Tag, when they came out with the lava monkey plush, they added more cosmetics and items. And now since they're coming up with the Doug the Bug plush, it comes with the Gorilla Tag camera. And when Yeeps released their mobile app, they put in normal cameras without any mods. And there wasn't even any mods before they released their mobile app. And Gorilla Tag, before, you had to use a mod to use a camera. And now, after Gorilla Tag coded their cameras and everything, now they have a camera that you can easily pull out when in the dressing room. And I've been hearing rumors about an actual official Gorilla Tag mobile app releasing that includes a camera where you can record. And after Yeeps released their RC cars, wanna know what happened? Gorilla Tag released their RC cars, which looks exactly like the Yeeps RC cars. Here's the differences on screens right now. So that's all I have for Gorilla Tag copying Yeeps right now. Once I have more information about Gorilla Tag copying Yeeps, I'll put it into a short so you guys can watch it. So, bye.